Hi guys! So I thought it would be fun to do a little show and tell video where I go through every single book that I own and talk about them a little bit. I did this with my vinyl collection. If you want to watch that, I'll link it. And I love watching other booktubers do this. So I have this bookshelf in my room, and then I also have books in my nightstand and on the coffee table in my living room. So I will be going through all of those. I have some at my parents' house as well. Those I can't get, so I will not be doing that. I'm just gonna go through the ones in my apartment. So since I'm sitting down right now, I guess I'll start at the bottom shelf. I have the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Well, I only have 3 books from it. I read the first 2. I have a reading vlog of that if you want to watch it, but I never got around to the 3rd one because I honestly just didn't get into it. I'm definitely not as obsessed with it as the majority of people. It's so popular, and I don't know. So I don't even know if I'm ever gonna read the 3rd one, but I do want a library one day. That's a dream of mine. If I ever own a house, when I own a house, to have a giant library with tons of books. So I'm not getting rid of any of these. I'm just gonna be a hoarder until I have room for all of them. Then I have all of the Hunger Games books. This is my favorite series of all time. I feel like I don't even need to explain this. If you know, you know. I just read Sunrise on the Reaping and I loved it so much. I'm so excited for the movie to come out. Then I have Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I liked this one. There are some parts of it that I don't like reading about, but it was good. It wasn't the best thriller ever, but it was good. Then I have Billy Summers by Stephen King. Also liked it. Not my favorite of all time, but liked it. Then I have Misery by Stephen King, which I actually DNF'd. Hate to say that because it's so popular and it's iconic, but I don't know, there's something about his writing, he just keeps going off on tangents and it's really hard for me to read, and that's why I stopped reading this, was because I liked his the main character's story, but then there was a separate secondary book part that was so confusing and I just could not get into it. So let me know if it's worth finishing though, because maybe I'll pick it back up. But yeah, I DNF'd it a year ago. Then I have The Odyssey, and I just bought this because of the new movie coming out. I was maybe I'll read a little bit of it. Then I have the 100 Years War on Palestine. I got this to educate myself a couple of years ago more about Palestine, and I only read a chapter. It's so dense. It's a history book. I really do want to read it, but it's you have to be in the mood to read a textbook because it's so dense. Then I have Let Them by Mel Robbins. I've not read this one yet. I love her and I'm really excited to read this. Then I have Mary Jane, which I really liked. It wasn't super popular in my friend group, but it's cute. It's a good read, easy read. Love it. Sally Rooney, Beautiful World, Where Are You? This is my bottom tier, Sally Rooney. I haven't read the newest one, Intermezzo. But I love Normal People. I loved Conversations with Friends, and this was honestly, whatever. Sorry. And then I have The Art of Racing in the Rain because I heard this was really good, but I have not read it yet. I have Call Me by Your Name because I'm obsessed with the movie, but I have not read it yet either. And I have The Vacationers by Emma Straub. I've honestly never heard of this. My mom just had it, so I took it, but I haven't read it yet. Then I have All the Light We Cannot See. Also have not read this. There's a show now. Haven't seen the show because I was oh, I'm gonna read the book first, and I haven't read the book. Then The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This book is so amazing. It made me cry. It makes all my friends cry. I made all my friends read it. It is so good. Highly recommend this, honestly, to anyone. It's a World War II historical fiction book, and I love the author Kristen Hanna. I love a lot of her other books. Then I have The Song of Achilles. and I read this so long ago, but I loved it. It definitely made me sob. It was really sad. Then Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I've talked about this book on this channel so much. I'm obsessed with it. If you're a single woman in your 20s, even if you're not single, I think you'd enjoy it. Highly, highly recommend. It is Dolly Alderton's memoir, and I love her other books. I read Good Material. I don't actually have that book, but I really, really liked it. It was hilarious. So I love this author. This book specifically resonated with me so much. 5 stars. Then The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine. I also like this book. It's like kind of like a drama thriller. If you want like an easy beach read or like vacation read, this is good. Then I have Normal People by Sally Rooney. I feel like if you're on Book Talk, you've read this. I don't even need to explain it, but I love it. Love the show. 10 out of 10. Then I have the book Almond, and I really liked this. It was really interesting. I also think that the cover is so cute. Then I have this book called Zigzags by Kamala. I don't know how to say her last name, but I got this for free from like a small publishing company. They were doing a giveaway on Instagram or TikTok or something, and I just got sent it. But I haven't read it yet. Then Eat, Pray, Love. Again, love the movie, so I bought the book, but have not read the book. Then I have The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer, and I loved this book. It's like kind of like a self-help spiritual book. It just had a lot of things in it that resonated with me, that really helped me. So I recommend it. I don't even know how to explain what it's about, but you can look into it if you feel like you need a self-help book. Then I have The Plot. I really liked this. I would say it's like a drama. I liked it. It was fun. Would recommend. The writing's really good. Then I have Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This one's okay. I'm not like obsessed with it, but it was pretty good. And then The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. This is really, really good. Recommend. I think it won like best book of the year at Barnes & Noble or something. It's so good. Okay, now we're on to my red and orange books because I color code them. So this is Freedom is a Constant Struggle by Angela Davis. I also have a vlog of me reading this. I picked it up for Black History Month because I was doing a video where I read books by Black authors. And I also picked this up to learn more about Palestine, but it really doesn't explain anything about it. Like, you're looking for books on that, I wouldn't recommend this. This is more about like systemic problems in the US and how it ties to like different countries and how like different issues all coincide together in the United States. And it's a collection of like speeches by Angela Davis. It's not like a cohesive book, but if you're interested in learning more about her and her speeches and what she stood for, I would recommend it. I learned a lot in here. Homegoing by Ya Jessie. This is one of my favorite books of all time. Like, I talk about this on this channel all the time too. It's a historical fiction book, 5 stars, amazing. Then Daisy Jones and the Six. I feel like everyone knows this because of the TV show. Catcher in the Rye. Read this in 8th grade for school and I still have my copy. Then I have The Life of Pi, which again, have not read it, but love the movie, so I bought the book. Do we sense a theme here? I love the cover though, I think it's so cute. Then The Death of Vivek OG. I really, really liked this book. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Very important book. Honestly, I thought it was kind of hard to read, but it just is what it is. I have not seen the show because it's kind of hard to watch. And then there's this book called 3 Cups of Tea that one of my global health teachers in college recommended, but I never read it actually. Then I have Anne Frank's Diary, because duh, and Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. I love him so much. I've read this and then Giovanni's Room. I actually don't have my copy of Giovanni's Room because a friend is borrowing it right now, but Giovanni's Room I definitely liked more than this, but I loved both of them and I'm excited to read more of his books. This one is extra special too because I got it at Shakespeare and Company in Paris. Then I have It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of her books. They're just not for me, but I'm still keeping it to have a big book collection. The White Album by Joan Didion. I have not read this yet. I'm so excited to read it. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This is like a sapphic romance book, which I have not read yet, but I want to when I'm in the mood for something like fun. Then I have When Haru Is Here by Dustin Tao. Sorry, I don't know how to say his last name. This is super fun and special too because if you're watching this, you probably know who Jack Edwards is. He's like the most famous booktuber. He did a tour with this author and they came to LA and they did like a reading book signing event. So the author signed it, and then I obviously met the author, and I met Jack and talked to him for a little bit. He's so sweet. It was really cool to meet both of them, but I haven't read that book yet. But I mean, I was like, if Jack is going on tour with this guy and like vouching for this book, it must be really good. Then I have Ghost by Dolly Alderton, which I really liked. This one is fiction, but it's honestly really similar to her memoir. So I wouldn't read them too close together, and honestly I would recommend Everything I Know About Love over this. But if you do just want to read all of her books because you like her, it is good. Just don't read them next to each other because I thought they were really similar. Then The Dutch House by Anne Patchett. I honestly don't really remember this, but I remember liking it but not being blown away. The cover's gorgeous. A Slow Fire Burning. I think I did like pick this up at one of the free libraries. Have not read it, haven't really heard of it, so if anyone knows about this, please let me know in the comments. But I know the author wrote The Girl on the Train, which I've heard of, so I think that's why I got it. The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. Love this book. I definitely like The Nightingale better, but this one is still really good. And Queenie, I also liked this. It's like modern and it's like about dating, and it's fun and like funny. Okay, so now all the books in my living room. I have my Year of Rest and Relaxation, which I loved. I love an unlikable female main character. This definitely is not for everyone. There isn't really a plot. She's absolutely insufferable, but if you like that, then you might like this book. Then I have Eve's Hollywood by Eve Babbitt. Was fun to read her stories about LA, but like honestly, I thought it was kind of hard to read. I didn't think it was a page turner. It's kind of hard to read, didn't love it. But like some parts of it were fun. Then I have Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney, which I love. Then The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, which I have not read yet because it's so thick and like a little bit intimidating. But I actually think I'm gonna read it soon because the Louvre heist just got me wanting to read about art heists, and I think this is about like stolen art or something, so I'm like kind of in the mood for it. And I feel like a long book like this is just like a good winter book. Then I have Educated by Tara Westover. This is really, really good, really sad, kind of hard to read, but would recommend like honestly to anyone. Then I have Dark Places by, I don't know if it's Gillian or Gillian Flynn, have not read this. The Woman in the Window, this one's really popular. I read this so long ago before I like really got into reading, so I liked it, but honestly now that I've read a bunch of thrillers, I don't really know where it would stand. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I feel like everyone has read this, but love, love, love. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I read this in college. I honestly don't remember it at all. I've seen like some controversial things about her online, so I don't really know. But I also got this at Shakespeare and Company in Paris, so that's super fun. Boy Parts by Eliza Clark. I loved this book so much. It was so freaky. Again, insufferable main character, like low-key horror. I want this to be a movie so bad, but like, if it's not done right, it will make me so mad. Like, I want to make it, but like, it has to be A24 or Neon has to do this. But like, I just need it to be a movie. Then The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'm obsessed with this book. I think I gave it 5 stars. It's amazing. It's really long and dense and kind of hard to read, but a great fall or winter read. The writing's gorgeous. I love the story. Would recommend. Then On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. Beautiful poetic book. Then I have The Glass Castle. Have not read this. I don't think I've seen the movie either. And A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This is my favorite book of all time. I want it tattooed on me. Then I have the Harry Potter series, which I read for the first time a couple years ago, and I have a reading vlog of me reading the last 3 books. No explanation needed. Amazing. Then I have The Kite Runner, which I have not read but really want to. The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I love this book. Thriller. Good. I have The Poetry of Robert Frost. I asked for this for Christmas in 3rd grade because I think we read one of his poems during class, and I was like, ooh, I like Robert Frost now. So I haven't read it recently, but I read it in 3rd grade. Then Gone Girl. I loved reading this. I've also seen the movie, and it's not even, I knew what was gonna happen because it was spoiled for me. So like, but for some reason the writing like scared me so much. It's not even like the story was scary, but just like, it was like bone-chilling writing that like made me scared. So I really liked that about this. Then I have Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. I've heard really good things about this author, but I haven't read anything by her yet. So actually maybe I'll read it soon because it's short. Might get me out of a reading slump. Then My Sister the Serial Killer. This was fine. Like, it's really short and easy if you need something fast, but like, I don't know, it was fine. Then The Whisper Network, have not read this. How to Change Your Mind by Michael Pollan. This is about like psychedelic therapy, and I honestly really want to read it, but I just haven't because, again, it's like reading a textbook. So most of the time I'm just like not in the mood for that. And then 1,000 Splendid Suns, which is so good. Highly recommend. So those are all of the books that I own. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you recommend any of the books that I haven't read yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!